explain to you how you can use the payment section of your administration area to keep track of all the money that you receive for the various different events and membership and merchandise that you might have set up. So first of all, you log into your administration area and then select the payments menu option across the top. Here immediately you will see a record or a table listing all the orders that you've received. Now this is just a demonstration account, so there's only a small number of orders, but we'll see that we have 2 card-based orders and 2 check-based orders. You can see the amounts and who they're from, and then you can drill in and look at individual payments and see what was that. So in this case it was an entry for winter training session. Under the orders section as well, for card-based payments, you also have the very important option here, which is if for some reason you need to refund a transaction, select refund, decide whether you want to both refund the transaction and delete the entry, or just refund the transaction and leave the entry there. So you can choose here, and when you're happy, click confirm. When you click confirm, that immediately will issue a refund back to your card. Now that, depending on the particular bank, issuing bank for your card, that can take a couple of days before it might appear on your statement. So that's where you can keep track of all the orders that you've received. You can also download an Excel spreadsheet here for, let's say, for January 2019. If you click download, it'll generate a spreadsheet with a breakdown per event of all the entries collected and the money collected. You can also click this button here, which will generate a spreadsheet which is down to Excel of exactly what you see here, the contents of this table. Also looking at some of the other options here on the left, if we look at bank transfers, so the way it works with Stripe is that each time you receive a payment, an individual payment from a person who's entering a competition, for example, that payment doesn't immediately get transferred into your bank account. Instead, what Stripe will do is they'll accumulate all the money collected on a particular day, let's say today, and in 7 days time they deposit that money into your club or organization's bank account. They put a 7-day window in there to allow the money to clear from the issuing card bank, and it's a security measure that they have in place. So here you see all the transfers that should be received into your account, and the column here, transfer amount, you should see these exact amounts appearing in your bank account. And if you're wondering, let's say there was a deposit made on the 15th of the 1st 2019, and if you're wondering what's in that deposit and where it came from, you click in, it'll show you, okay, there were 2 entries and 1 refund that contributed to that bank transfer. You can also generate this information as Excel and download it to your computer by clicking download transfer report, select the month and click download, and that'll generate the report with full breakdown of everything in Excel. Also on the left hand side you'll see we have a refunds column. So this is, when you click on this, you see a list of all the refunds that actually took place, and who was it that issued the refund and when the refund was issued. So it's quite useful for keeping tracks of refunds. Also, for those cases where you may have provided or allowed somebody to pay by check or pay offline, a record is kept of all those offline payments and displayed automatically for you here, so that when the payment actually does arrive in, you can mark it as received. So you'll see there's a menu option here, there's a button here on the right. So as soon as that payment of €10 by check or offline comes in, mark that as received, and the system will automatically track the date and who marked it as received. So that's quite useful. The last section here is payment plans. So this is where if you allow people to pay, rather than paying a fee up front, you can set up what's called a payment plan, where you can spread the payment over, let's say, 3 months, and the person will make the initial payment now, and then the subsequent payments will be taken automatically off their card in 1 month or 2 months, or whatever way you have it set up. Now we have a different video that explains how payment plans and how to do payment by installments, so you can watch that separately. So that's just a quick introduction to the payment section of ItsPlainSailing. Thank you.